Hello people, CK'd here, and yeah, I didn't think I'd be doing another ranty rant video so soon, but I just seen something that just made my blood absolutely boil and filled with disgust really. So we're here to talk today about Peanut the squirrel being euthanized in New York, and I kind of just really wanted to read like some of the articles that I've managed to scoop up today just because I didn't really want to fully go into it without reading some of this. Yeah. Fans have been in uproar since internet sensation Peanut the squirrel was seized from his owner's home and euthanized by New York officials this week over what they say was the unfair killing of a beloved family member. Peanut and the raccoon named Fred were both taken Wednesday from Mark Longo's home in Pine City, in the south-central part of New York along the Pennsylvania border, after the county's health department and the New York Department of Environmental Conservation said in a statement they had received reports about potential unsafe housing of wildlife that could carry rabies and the illegal keeping of wildlife as pets. 2 days later, I was going to say, their answer is to kill them both. Tapped in the fucking head. Like, really? Environmental conservation. What the fuck were you conserving, mate? What were you conserving, you absolute fucking shit stains of humanity? Jesus Christ. 2 days later, the two agencies announced the two animals were euthanized to test them for rabies, prompting outrage from a massive social media following Longo and Peanut had amassed. Longo and Peanut's fans and even a lawmaker have decried the harshness and force with which they say the raid was conducted on the home and the decision to euthanize the animals with no recourse for their owner. It's not legal to keep the wildlife as pets in many of the country, but people licensed as wildlife rehabilitation. He had also established a non-profit called Peanut's Freedom Farm Annual Sanctuary, so pretty much a place that managed to bring money towards animal sanctuaries, which is already kind of low funded in the world in general anyway, because just how overbeared they are at the moment with, I don't know, with animals being thrown on the streets, whether it's dogs, whether it's cats, or animals in general that have been seen as pets, or just wildlife that keeps getting left out, of his home destroyed just to build some new fucking building. Which, fair enough, people need homes, but at the same time, maybe if you stopped fucking letting every Tom, Dick and Harry just buy up and rent it out, maybe it'd be more affordable prices for these people. But that's another discussion for another day, and that's more of an issue that we're having in the UK. Now, the whole ordeal has the New York rehabilitation community on edge, said squirrel rehabilitator Rachel Tyndall, who runs the Rochester area Chip and Chloe Squirrel Rescue, named after the first two squirrels she took into care. Tyndall said she hopes that Peanut ordeal doesn't discourage other people from becoming licensed to do this important work. The whole way that it's been treated in this case has been very rehaber's worst nightmare, Tyndall told USA Today. We do this work because we love animals. We're not getting paid for this. We're giving up our time. We're giving up our sleep, our money to do this to save animals. The early days of Peanut the squirrel. Longo first took in Peanut 7 years ago when he found the squirrel as a baby. Longo saw Peanut's mother get hit by a car and die. So Longo took Peanut in when he couldn't find a rescue organisation that would take him. At first it was meant to be temporary so that Peanut could go back to living outdoors when he was able. But Longo told USA Today in 2022 that Peanut didn't do well when he was released and got injured trying to live outdoors. So Longo brought him back in. Longo also took in other animals after establishing the non-profit last year. 18 horses, 1 miniature horse, 4 cows, 3 alpacas, 1 parrot, 1 pig, and 2 geese called the sanctuary home, according to its website. Longo told CBS New York that when the DEC officials came to his house, officials used excessive force in the search, and when they took the squirrel and raccoon, he said the raid lasted several hours. The officials said the squirrel bit one of the investigators involved in the confiscations, and both animals were later euthanized to test for rabies, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Again, where are we? Are we in like World War II when you have fucking decrepit wankers fucking doing all sorts of fucking tests on people and shit like that? Fucking tapped. The whole idea is kill him, fucking hell. I mean, there's one example of how someone created the heart valve was when he used to fucking cut off the heads of dogs and using a replacement pump to see if they could keep the brain flow alive, which is something you look up anyway. Just absolutely fucking disgusting crap like that, and it's just disgusting. People still this day there must be better ways than that, just killing an animal and doing that. But yeah, let's carry on. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, a rabies test includes a full cross-section of tissue from both the brainstem and cerebellum, and there are no approved methods to test for animals for rabies while they are still alive. While raccoons are known vectors for rabies, squirrels rarely get rabies. According to CDC, in fact, a human has never contracted rabies from a squirrel in the US, the DC Department of Health said. So what was the fucking point? Is it legal to keep squirrels and other wildlife as pets? It is illegal to keep squirrels as pets in many states. In some states like Idaho, certain species of squirrels are allowed to be kept as pets, but only if you follow a strict permitting process. In New York, where Longo and Tyndall from the squirrel rescue live, squirrels and cannot be pets. If you find a squirrel or other animals that need help in that state, you should find a licensed wildlife rehabilitator to take care of it and ultimately release it back in the wild, Tyndall said. Still, Tilden has said lots of people end up keeping squirrels as pets on the down low. It's common for someone to come across an injured squirrel or similar animal and want to help, she said, because licensed rehabilitators are all volunteers and don't receive state funding, which again is just disgusting, really, and kind of just shows how much they're being overworked, overbusy, and not being helped by the government, which you think, I'm pretty sure the government's meant to be generally looking after the people and also actually helping public services like that. Again, tapped in the head. It may be difficult to find one willing to take another squirrel, so people end up keeping them and carrying them for the squirrels and themselves, and usually after a while they realise squirrels are not suitable house pets. I mean, from all accounts from some of the videos I was looking at before, it don't seem like he's going around going, ah. So I don't know how entirely that's fully up to thing, but at the same time, she's an expert. I can't fully argue that, you know what I mean? It's an expert's opinion, so that's, you know what I mean? I can only say mine. Some squirrels fail at rehabilitation and are deemed unsuitable to go back in the wild because they are imprinted on the humans caring for them and never develop typical squirrel survival skills. But for a squirrel to become as affectionate and loving as Peanut is very rare, Tyndall said. Pet squirrels are never a good idea, Tyndall said. They're very destructive, they're aggressive, they're difficult to care for in captivity. But in those rare cases, she said, squirrels can develop strong connections with humans. They are intelligent and can problem solve, have little attitudes, and can be even more lovable than a cat or a dog. Look at this little guy. What a right little cutie, honestly. Obviously, bless her for, like doing the work she's doing, and that Rachel Tyndall, that Chip and Chloe Squirrel Rescue. I'm sure she's doing good work, and obviously thank you. Obviously I know my thanks don't really mean that much, but obviously thank you. It's good to know kind people live in this world, or more kind people live in this world, you know what I mean? Obviously I don't know about myself, but you know what I mean, but other people in general, it's good to know that kindness is still in the world, because we've got a lot of stuff where we see a lot of bad, so it's good to see a lot of good as well. But yeah, people, this is like a huge topic, I can guess, because obviously it's what point you lean on, like you fully like, the raccoon is very debatable, even though it's very sad, because it was obviously living very happily. If it was okay like that, you don't know what the situation with it was. I've not properly seen that raccoon. But it's just really, really like sad for the squirrel, who's, as we've just read, doesn't carry rabies. So this squirrel was euthanized. You know what I mean? Very likely. I mean, I think there's barely a chance of it actually transmitting to humans, or not. Does not been proven. So pretty much an animal that was loving, that was caring, that had a family. I know it was human and animal. I know some people have that fucking distinction and that, but it's called having a heart that makes you realize that, loving something, you choose who your family are. I know a lot of people want to go like, blah, 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 but the family's the one you have around you. And animals count as well. So literally, just to take someone's family away from them. I mean, just give me a second. Just look at that. You know what I mean? he's developed that love, and it's just, you know what I mean? It's really sad that just because some bunch of dickheads in a little suit can just immediately go, oh yeah, we need to fucking do this. We've seen this online and stuff like that, and it's just really disgusting, especially with how much crap people get away with, and yet they're just like, yeah, let's kill this poor little squirrel, and come up with some bullshit like it's it's going to cause rabies to people, even though a fucking expert has clearly just said that it's a low chance of doing it. This was just disgusting. It was pathetic. And you know what? I can't even fucking cry because I'm that fucking angry. All I can think is I would love to slap whoever's fucking arsehole decision for, yeah, let's do that. You know what I mean? Like, some of these people are just fucking evil, fucking decrepit fucking wankers. And honestly, I'm sad that we don't live a bit longer, because, you know what I mean? Maybe in 200 years we'll be a bit better as a species. But while these wankers who are just fucking decrepit farts that are just like and stuck in their way of thinking. Like, I remember when I was doing my driving, and one of the drivers was, I had 3 different driving instructors, just because I think I did like one wet lesson when I was down in London and I was seeing my dad, just to get a bit prepared for it. And then my second one, my actual first proper one, where I live in the north, he was just a fucking arsehole. Like, he used to say, because I remember I slowed down a bit when I saw an animal running in the street, and I did, I slowed down, and he said, oh, you should have carry on going. If you hit it, it doesn't matter. And you know what I mean? I'm not making that crap up. That was like a thing what just made me go. And I remember just not wanting to do lessons with him. And then my dad got ill, so I went down south again to look after him for a while. Although, just to make sure he was all right, because he was in a bad shape when he came out. But yeah, and then that's the type of crazy stuff. Obviously, my third driving instructor was really nice. He never said anything rubbish like that, any nonsense like that. But yeah, it's just people are like that, are just disgusting. And yeah, I just really wanted to point my view. And yeah, I just wanted to call them a bunch of fucking horrible wankers. And really, I know they're not going to watch this video, some fucking DC official dickhead. Fucking New York, fucking wanker. Sorry if this comes across as whiny as well. Just fucking disgusting. I wasn't even going to do a video today because it was fireworks going on, and it's pretty late. It's like 12 o'clock or something. I was going to go to sleep, and I saw this, and I just had to comment. I thought it was really out of order and just disgusting. But yeah, hopefully we can just take a couple of seconds. Just obviously, you know what I mean? Just look at that little thing. Look, it's fucking happy. You know what I mean? Like, look, that was an innocent creature, and you just look, and he's not alive anymore, and he can't be around his family just because you know what I mean, some fucking horrible little fucking cunt. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be getting this, you know what I mean? I should be trying to be a bit thing, but this stuff just fucking sickens me. And I wish I could grip my hands around the cunt fucking thought, yeah, this is a great idea, fucking signed off on this, because honest to God, give me in a fucking room with him. You only have to give me 10 minutes. 10 fucking minutes. Fucking absolute disgraces in this world. But, yeah, people, yeah. Thank you for watching. Don't worry about subscribing or anything like that, or likes or comments or anything like that. This was just a video just to blast off at that person. But yeah, I should have a Dragon Age and a Veilguard video soon. I just needed a couple of the days because fireworks have been going on. I just had to do this just to say fuck you, New York, and fuck you. Not New York the people and anything like that, but the New York officials and the fucking wankers. But yeah. Obviously I hope you have a nice day, and just obviously take a second, just just say, rest in peace to the world. Rest in peace, Peanut the squirrel. You brought a lot of love in the world by the looks of it, and obviously I hope you rest in peace. Hey people, I just wanted to add one other thing that I just found out. The last reported death of rabies was in 2021. So yeah, again, fuck off. Whatever fucking New York official thought that was so fucking selfish they decided to just kill an innocent animal like that. Honestly, may your grave be pissed on for eternity. May, you know what? I hope there's a hell, because I'm pretty sure that fucker will get burnt right down there in the fucking absolute to the crevice. But yeah, just wanted to add that point.